What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Saving Men's Lives Network. Today we're going to be reviewing a video from our homie Rome out of Cincinnati over at the Average Man Unplugged channel. Without further ado, let's get it.
On YouTube, it's your boy Rome, back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. So, there has been some buzz around this bread or buns thing. It's gone viral on TikTok, and it was just flooding my feed when I got on here the other day. I actually included it in one of the videos that I reacted to in yesterday's video, as it related to the sprinkle lady situation. And somebody had mentioned in the comments, they was like, bread or buns. They said, I like that. I was like, well, I'm actually going to be reacting to this next because this thing has gone viral and it's all over the place and it got women triggered for sure. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it.
Bread or buns? These YNs ain't playing no more. This young man right here is Sa, the founder of the Bread or Buns movement. I'll let him explain what this is.
With bread or with buns? I'll suck your dick if you pay. Wow. Look around how far bread or buns could take you. High risk, high motherfucking reward. As the founder of Bread or Buns, I am very proud to see that Bread or Buns is being perfectly executed in real life situation. Now allow me to explain what happened in this clip. This man said bread or buns in order for him to pay for his food. And the lady offered to give him neck. These are two people who 100% understand the law of equivalent exchange. Humankind cannot gain without first giving something in return. To obtain something of equal value must be lost.
For the uninitiated, that line about the law of equivalent exchange comes from a Japanese anime called Full Metal Alchemist. And yeah, you can't transform lead into gold or stone into water without giving something up of significant value. Well, unless you have a philosopher's stone, but that's another story for another time. But man, that's awesome. Bread or buns?
I want you guys to understand that bread or buns is deeper than what you guys think it is. It's not just a joke. This is real life. We be up front, we get what we want. You want your nails done, hair done,
they not
taken out on a date, bro. Chanel bag, Lululemon, you gotta give something up. Bread or buns?
Sai is working as the voice for young men in society. Them boys are done doing things for free. And although this is funny and viral, I think it's important for us to acknowledge the transactional nature of human relationships now. These young kids is getting straight to business. You want your nails done? You want these bags? Fine. Bread or buns? How are you paying?
I'm sorry. Oh man, this shit is funny as hell. But it's like at the same time you can't get mad at it. It's too much dry begging going on the internet with these women nowadays for a trend like this to go viral to not make sense why it's going viral. If women weren't dry begging on the internet so much, something like this wouldn't go viral like that. Let's be real. We all know the reason why this went viral. The reason why this goes viral is because these bitches be on the internet dry begging all the goddamn time. Cause y'all done got so comfortable. Y'all have got so comfortable begging that y'all motivated this. Y'all motivated this creation of bread and buns. Y'all have gotten so comfortable begging that men are comfortable enough to. Wow. Bruh, didn't I tell y'all it was only a matter of time before this shit was gonna happen? I just didn't know it would come in the form of bread and buns, but it's funny as hell.
Bread or buns? Since when did we owe you niggas money and pussy? Since when was that on the agenda? Niggas over here talking about bread or buns. Since when was it implied I owed you niggas money and or pussy? These niggas be feeling too entitled. Bread or buns? Y'all niggas ain't getting shit or piss from me. Bread or buns my ass, nigga. Trying to be poetic and shit. Nigga, you eat my pussy or you going home. Fuck all that bread or buns shit. Y'all niggas is way too entitled. Who's the original co-founder? Cause I have some words for you, bread or buns. Since when did we owe you niggas money and pussy? Since when was that on the agenda? Like, what the fuck is happening in America? Now I gotta give up some pussy or some money. Why though? Why? Why?
I know, guys, I know. This question is rhetorical, born from a place of entitlement and laziness. But see, sweet cheeks, first of all, the smoke detector in a hood rat's apartment remains undefeated. Second of all, planet Earth's very first economy, before we as humans learned metallurgy and could make metal coins, and before the Egyptians and the Chinese invented paper, there was an economy in place. It was called the barter system. Basically, I've got some wheat for your corn, or I've got some eggs for your honey, or whatever the case might have been. You got something, I got something, let's trade them off because we both think them to be equivalent value. Why are you upset about the fact that you got to give something now? Because the game is up. You've exposed yourselves on social media for the whole world to see. And now the toothpaste is out the tube and the genie's out the bottle.
Let me guess, I triggered you? I'm actually the founder of Buns, and it's nice to meet you too. You see, it seems like you're a little bit irritated by the term bread or buns. You see, you don't owe us a thing. Bread or buns is not a demand, it is a request. After you ladies go ahead and ask for something that you feel obligated to. You see, the reason you're so irritated is because you don't like the fact that you have to give something in order to gain something. You want to gain all without sacrificing anything. But I'm sorry to tell you that you need to understand the law of equivalent exchange. Humankind cannot gain without first giving something in return. To obtain something of equal value must be lost. That is alchemy's first law of equivalent exchange.
Since when did y'all feel so entitled? Since women felt so entitled to come on here and demand what they want from a man and at the same time say everything they ain't gonna do for that man that they demand everything from?
Bingo. And because modern women are apparently immune to the smell of their own bullshit, they don't quite understand that it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun.
That's when men started talking slow as hell. Like, seriously.
Bread or buns? Basketball player Dean Drayton accused of allegedly leaving baddies stranded in Turks and Caicos after she refused to sleep with him. This is the real definition of bread or buns. Man, I ain't taking you to Turks if I ain't getting no buns. I would have did the same thing, bro. If I'm not getting no bread or buns, bro, why are you... Hey, bro, no. You thought you was going to get a free trip to Turks, bro. And I ain't finna get nothing at all? Oh, yeah, bye. I would have did the same thing, fellas. There was nothing wrong with this, bro. Do the same thing how women do to you, bro. If they ain't letting you, women be like, oh, I want money or you can't hit. So, you mean? Do the same thing. I want to hit. I'm taking you here. This, that, and the third, bro. What the one black bro say? Bread or buns. Apply that to life for anything for women now, bro. No matter if it's a penny, a nickel, a dry bone, anything, bro. They want to talk to, be treated right, all that, bro. Bread or buns, bro, for real, God.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am honored to announce that Bread Buns has reached an NBA player. He goes by the name DeAndre Ayton. DeAndre Ayton allegedly left this girl stranded in Turks because she ain't let him hit. If I put you in first class, you're supposed to be the first one to eat this dick. And then you out here trying to move bougie on me? What? You told me I'll fly you out to Turks and Caicos and I'm not getting bread or buns? We need to understand the law of equivalent exchange. Humankind cannot gain anything without first giving something in return. To obtain something of equal value must be given or lost. So if DeAndre Ayton flew you out, you should have jumped off that plane and landed on that dick. Because what the fuck you think this is? Bread or buns? As the founder of Bread or Buns, I'm very, very proud of what's going on in society right now. Once you guys start living by Bread or Buns, things will change. And to prevent situations like this happening to anyone else in the future, y'all gotta set up the Bread or Buns contract. Only way you get in that flight is if you jumping off the plane to land on my dick.
I'm salty as hell, bro, but that loading screen music in the background got me. That shit got me. But you know, this isn't the first time we've heard stories like this. women getting flown out and expecting all this extravagant treatment, but then don't want to give up the box. Like, y'all know what y'all getting flown out there for. Let's stop it. I don't see, and ain't that funny? Because wasn't that woman just earlier over here throwing a temper tantrum talking about some y'all feel so entitled to now I gotta give up the box or pay your own way, basically, essentially. But these are the same type of women that want to get flown out, get this princess treatment, which I have a bit of a theory on that, by the way, because I don't like, that's another term I don't like either. But then you want to get all this princess treatment, had all this money spent on you, but then you want to come out there and you don't want to give up the box. Yeah, I don't blame him for what he did, and any man that follows suit, I don't blame him for doing the same thing. Let me know what you think in the comments if you think DeAndre Ayton is wrong for doing that.
When I was a kid, I had a homeboy who had an uncle who was hella cool. No kids, never got married, traveled all the time. Dude had a bumper sticker on his Mustang. It said grass, gas, or ass, but nobody rides for free. I remember that as a child, so I'm glad that this has been remixed for the 21st century. This is crazy as hell, dog.
You're my homeboy, but you're still a man, so there are things that I expect from you, even though we're not in a romantic relationship. Let's get to it. Number one, if you are in the car with me while I'm getting gas, you are pumping my gas.
There's nothing wrong with this. Cue the music. Bread or buns. That's all I gotta say is bread or buns. Yeah, we can do all those things, but bread or buns.
I also expect you to put me on the correct side of the sidewalk. Do you want me to die or not?
That's smooth. I got no issue with it. Bread or buns. Pick up. Bread or buns. Choose. Okay, cool.
I also would hope and expect that my guy friends would offer to lift heavy objects if they're around. Because duh, not for a lack of ability on my end, but because I find it very gentlemanlike, and I think that it's appropriate for men to want to lift heavy things for women, not because women can't, but because men can and should want to.
Again, nothing wrong with it. Bread or buns. Choose. Quickly. Yeah, okay. Perfect. Buns. Say less.
3, you are the DDH designated door holder. Why would I be opening the door? You are a man.
Again, I have no issue with it. Bread or buns. Soft or toasty. Pick up. Fast. You have 3 seconds. 3, 2. Perfect. Let's go. Continue on.
1, you have to kiss me goodnight.
So you can require all these things, but alchemy's equivalent law of exchange is still real. It still applies to the real world. Yeah. So you can require me to pump the gas, open the door, protect you, walk you to your car at night. But you know what I'm saying? When a nigga look down and then nigga need to get lifted up with some words and hands of encouragement, yeah, are you gonna be there? Bread or buns? Yeah. When I want the new 2K, are you gonna empty the pockets out? Bread or buns? Again. When I'm feeling a little hyper, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You gonna throw that neck, bread or buns. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like simple just exchange. You know what I'm saying? I'll scratch your back, you scratch mine.
My homeboys to walk me to my car if it's late.
Yeah, we covered this psychopath in a previous video. For you guys who might not have seen it, I'll pin it to the top comment so you can check it out.
Fellas, videos like that should definitely make you want to tread lightly or even consider not even being friends with women. Did you see how all giddy she was when she wanted to go over all things that she expects a man to do for her, even though they're not romantically involved? Let's get to it. Boy, it's like, tell me you are selfish without telling me you are selfish. That was cringe as fuck. Like, no, I do not want to be your friend. I can see already because it's going to be all about what I can do for you. And I guarantee you, she ain't no kind of wingman. That woman ain't going to put you on with none of the friends or nothing, bro. She ain't going to help you get no buns either. Or bread, for that matter. The body
Big fan of bread and buns. Don't even be bold enough to say this is male empowerment. I'm proud of you guys. In 2025, we made so many male empowerment moves. We had twerking to showcase our dominance, and now we got bread and buns to show off our intellect. Bread and buns is a movement, if you want to call it that, where you really evaluate the situation you're in. And if you're not getting bread, like money, or you're not getting buns, as in yams, what are we doing here? Those are the two things that make the world go round. So if I'm not getting either of the two in this situation, what am I doing here? Let's say you're at a host house, right? She just yapping, doing all this. There ain't no action going on. She run up your pockets. You did nothing but spend money all day. You're not getting any bread from this situation. And you're for damn sure not getting any buns. So why are you there? It's best that you separate yourself from this situation and this woman, unless things change in the future. Because again, you're not getting any bread. You're not getting any buns. Now, if you had a good head on your shoulders, this is something you've known all along. But it being recited this way and being brought back to our attention by really just saying it to where we can't miss it, there's something catchy like bread or buns. It means the world to me. It brings us back down to earth. It's like a positive affirmation. I'm a fan, bro. Color me impressed. I already make an intrinsic evaluation of things before I go out and do it. Like I make a little pros and cons list in my head, right? Say, okay, what am I really getting out of this situation? Is this a time waster? Could I be putting this more towards I don't know, social media growth or business growth or whatever it might be? Could I be putting in an extra shift at a physical 9 to 5? Am I going to be getting bread from this situation? No. Okay. So at the minimum, surely I'll be getting buns, right? But she's talking about, oh, I'm on my woman period. It's like, oh shit. So no buns either? No bread or buns? Just quality time? And you're spending my bread? What are we doing? What are we doing? No, this shit is it. Yeah, keep this movement going, man. This is male empowerment. I love it. Join that Discord. Follow Twitch at DHA Grand Caravan. Sub to the YouTube.
The crazy thing is, none of this had to be. Women thought they were bigger than the program. They thought they could violate the laws of physics. In that, for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. What they think was going to happen when they strong marched for the past 100 years, definitely for the last 50, spitting in our faces and showing a lack of gratitude for what we've done for them to make their lives so easy. All we've gotten is them taking it for granted and begging for money like a panhandler out in front of 7-Eleven. Payback's a motherfucker.
Bro, that one guy who created bread or buns has to be our generation's Aristotle, bro. I've genuinely not seen anything else so inspirational and so true. He is truly the thinker. He has to be a man who thinks all the time, because humankind can genuinely not gain anything without giving something in return, bro. And that is what bread or bun stands for. It is literally the law of equivalent exchange. Because, bro, nothing on this earth comes for free. Everything on this earth has a price, bro. So let's say I was going on a date with fine shit, and after finishing our succulent meal, it was finally time to pay for the bill, bro. And this is where bread or buns comes into play, really coming like a Yu-Gi-Oh trap card. Because if she is not trying to split the bill and give up some of that bread, she has to give up some of that head, or should I say buns. Bro, there is no way out of this scenario. It is a 50-50 situation, and every man should live by this slogan, bread or buns. I'm telling you right now, this is the best thing ever created.
Modern women tend to forget just how dynamic men are, in that we're able to change words, actions, based upon the information on the ground, based upon the intel we receive. We adapt and we overcome. What's awesome is that in the past 100 years, since they've been able to vote, sign for their own debts, and participate in the workforce, they've become incorrigible. They become unwantable. No men in history ever thought that would happen, including us. But here we are. And what's strange is their behavior, their entitlement, has ushered in a lot of niche movements. First, we had mgtow, men going their own way. Then we had SYSBM, for you guys uninitiated, that's Save Yourself Black Man. Then we had our brother, the late great Kevin Samuels. After him, we got the Passport Bros. After that, then we had the Drizzle Drizzle movement, a direct contrast to the Sprinkle Sprinkle nonsense peddled out over the internet. And now, here we are with the bread or buns movement. Oh, man. This is going to be entertaining to watch.
12 in the morning to 7 in the morning, it's buns or buns. That's my personal preference, though. For me, personally, though, after 12 a.m., if you ask me for a favor, buns or buns. Buns or buns. There's no bread. You can't give me no bread for nothing after 12 in the morning. It's buns or buns. So today I got a message, and somebody posted me on the T app. So they got me here as Sa at 23 years old, false. And they said, drop a flag if he ever spent money on you or someone you know and regretted it the morning after. And there's 2 red flags. So here's what somebody said. I jinked him one day and I wanted a little something from McDonald's, so I'm thinking he gonna pay or whatever. The nigga gonna say to me, bread or buns, he always wearing the same jeans. Like, all these allegations true? 100%. She said I said bread or buns for a little McDonald's? It did. Fuck you talking about? Shorty thought she was about to get a $5 meal from McDonald's without giving something up? Are you dumb? Fuck you talking about? At first, I was a little confused on why I was on the T app, but if this is T, I'm here for this shit. I want to know all the tea. All the girls who experienced this from me, comment down in that T app, gang. Let's fucking go. Shorty thought she was about to get a small fries and a McChicken. I told her, if you want a small fries and McChicken, you gotta first eat the fries off my dick.
Yo, I'm done with dude, bro. Hey, he off the chain. Damn, bro. A $5 bill? That nigga said, bro, you can't even get a 4 for 4 unless you gonna go down the love below. Oh my goodness, bro. You know what? I'm gonna leave the link to this brother's TikTok handle if y'all want to go ahead and support him, because it looked like he seemed to be on the same trend as the Drizzle movement. I think, as you can see, it looked like he got t-shirts and everything. So if you want to go over there and support him, I'll leave the TikTok handle in the description, and y'all happen to send him a holler, tell him I sent y'all or whatever the case may be, because hey, he funny as hell to me, bro.
Listen, shout out to our brother Rome over at the Average Man Unplugged YouTube channel. My brother just recently crossed over 100,000 subs. Stop by, say hi, and tell him I sent you. I'll leave a link down to his channel down below. It's well deserved. Go check him out. I think you'll love his content. That's all I got for today, fellas. That's my time. Like the video? Comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. And they got a new feature on YouTube now called Hype. You can actually hype the video. That'd be pretty cool. Never let your brother suffer in silence when the truth can set him free. Networkers, we working. Until next time.